I gotta go to court, do all this extra shit when it ain't even gotta be like that, bro.
So, there we have it. You're about to go to court. You haven't even been to court. You're about to go to court, but you're online talking to, nigga, go to court. What are you talking about? This is the last resort. You ain't even been to court yet. This motherfucker. You just wanted to talk bad about that woman. That's all this is. All right, now that we got that established, we can listen to it differently now. Because all the empathy that if you was ever gonna get an ounce of empathy out of me, it's all out the window. All you want to do is talk about this woman. Got you.
And so I hope Halle sticks to her guns. Take me to court. Or maybe she should initiate it. Let's get something on paper so that, you can stop coming to the internet whenever you don't get your way. I don't know who was in town that he wanted to stream with and he wanted the baby to be there, but that's what it's getting.
This is literally my last resort. We speak through somebody in my family in order for me to see him because me and her don't get along. I was told to pull up to see my son. I pull up to see my son and I get kicked out. I just don't know what to do at this point.
Go to court. Go to court. Go to court. You got money. You got lawyers. Go to court. What is it? Look, man, the working class men always say it's too expensive. Oh, it's so expensive. Okay, cool. Go to court. You rich. What's your excuse? Go to court. 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 Take it to court. You got all this time to yap about it. I don't want to hear shit until you go to court. Now you go to court and you go through all the proper channels and you get some shitty judge and then you want to bring it to the internet. Still, don't do it. Go back to court. You go to court, you get some shitty judge, or y'all can't work it out, or whatever the case may be, and you think that you might want to go online and bash the mother of your child, if you love your child, I gotta tell you the DDG. From one father to the other, if you love your child, you should never do this you should never bash the mother publicly. That baby is gonna grow up and see the shit that you were saying about their mama. And you know, as well as I know, and Haley knows that what you saying is a fucking lie.
DDG, boy, go sit down. Leave that girl alone. What kind of man, first of all, be doing interviews about his baby mama, okay? Y'all, young women, listen to me. Y'all got to be careful who y'all lay down with and make babies with. Because they will come back and try to make your life a living hell, okay? And I don't respect men like that. And even if you have to put distance between you and your baby father to get peace, to make peace with yourself, to raise your child, you got to do what you have to do for a moment. I'm not saying you keep that baby away from forever. But when you know that baby daddy is playing dirty and being low down and trying to make you look bad out here, baby, you have to do what you have to do. Sometimes it's good to get the court involved sometimes. And just sitting there listening to him act like as if she's doing all this on purpose. Men go out there and do whatever they want to do. Okay, mess all over you, drag you, just make you look bad, have women laughing at you. And when you decide to take your strip back, okay, and do what's best for you and heal yourself, and you don't want to have nothing to do with that no more. Now he want to make like she's a bad parent. Oh well, you know what? Go ahead on with it. Go ahead on with that bullshit. I know I don't hear it now, and whoever else listening to it and believing it, you got to be crazy. Ain't no way in the world. It is what it is. And like I say, do what you have to do. Do what's best for you. When you coming out of a bad relationship and you done laid down and had a baby with a man that you know trying to make you look bad in the street, babe, I'm going to protect my peace at all costs. And I don't care who don't like it. Family or no family. I don't care. It is what it is. You got to do what's best for you and that child. I don't believe him. It is what it is. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed, J-Lo.
The moment a woman stops allowing that access, that's when they start to panic. When you set boundaries, people will act like you're the problem. The truth is, people who benefited from your lack of boundaries will always be mad when you finally start enforcing them, and just let them be mad. Your peace is more important than someone else's comfort. Holly isn't wrong for moving on. She isn't wrong for setting her boundaries. She isn't wrong for deciding that she is not going to let DDG have access to her life in a way that makes her feel uncomfortable. And neither are you. So, what's the lesson here? If a man doesn't commit, don't wait for him to change. Move accordingly. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries, enforce them harder. If a man tries to make you feel guilty for choosing you and your child or children's well-being, stand firm on that. And most importantly, stop explaining yourself. Stop justifying why you're protecting your peace, your children, and so forth. Stop entertaining people who don't deserve access to your energy. She hasn't said a word, and he's out here doing multiple interviews.
And Halle, if you think that you are not next for his music and content about how he is torturing you in this co-parenting thing, if you are not ready, wait till he starts a couples channel with a new bitch that he'll actually marry and starts a whole couples channel with a new bitch co-parenting with the Little Mermaid's baby. Wait until he pulls that move. Woo, my God, today. Halle, there's only one way out of this, sis. And I'm going to tell you what it is. And you must follow what I say to the T. Do not deviate through this. Now, I really shouldn't be telling about this for free. But Halle, there's one way out of this. Now, let me give you a warning. Let me give you a warning before I tell you about how you have one way out of this. It comes with one major risk, okay? See, the only way for you to get out of this is to beat him mentally at this point, okay? So while he thought he was going to knock you up, having him come over to co-parent, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can I come over and, read him a book? Why you answer the phone? I want to wait until why you answer the phone? I want to say good night. So that's your problem now. I'm trying to call and say good night to my son, and you don't want to answer the phone. I'm out right now. I'm busy. He home with my mom. Oh, she doesn't say what your mom said to me. Oh, that's fucked up. See, y'all, she'll let me see my son. Wait till that shit starts. Where whenever at the drop of a dime, he want access to that baby and you're not ready to give it to him, wait till you start telling everybody about how you won't let him see the baby. Oh, girl, you better get ready for that one.
This is literally my last resort. I feel like I don't have no type of like shit hurt, bro. Like I don't have no type of say so. And I keep getting this word thrown around like this is
Wait, hold on. So your last resort for getting your child, for having access to your child, is to go on the internet? This is your last resort. You haven't petitioned the court yet, though. But your last resort in your mind is going to the fucking internet. Oh, okay.
I don't give a fuck if this make me seem childish. I just want to be able to see my son when I want to see my son, take my son when I want to take my son. Like, I don't care if this make me look childish, if I look like I'm on the internet crazy, whatever the fuck, I don't.
And that's the problem. That's the problem right off the bat. You want to take your son when you want to take your son. You want to be able just to come in and pick him up when you want to pick him up. If you wanted that, you should have stayed with the mama. You don't got that. You don't get that anymore though. So you got to set a schedule up. You don't get to pick your son up when you want to. You had the opportunity to keep that intact. Instead, you cheated or whatever you did to that woman. You manipulated, you lied, you abused, whatever the fuck you did to Halle. And now you're on the outs. Now you're on the outside looking in. That's what it is. So no, that you said the quiet part out loud. Yep, now I see exactly what it is. That's why that woman, whatever she doing now, everything else you about to say about her is completely justified, as far as I'm concerned. Because A, you're lying. This is not your last resort. You just want to drag this woman on the internet. And B, you just said, oh, I just want to be able to see my son when I want to see him. But your son has a schedule. Do you know what time your baby goes to sleep? You don't. You don't know what your baby is allergic to. That means this whole time you ain't took that baby to one goddamn doctor's appointment. You ain't took him on one play date. You don't know shit about him. You know nothing about this baby. So yeah, sorry. You already cooked.
I'm constantly being called a secondary parent, not a primary parent. And it's
What are you? If you're not a secondary parent, what are you? How are you not a secondary parent? You're not even a secondary parent because, like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you? You're not even a secondary parent. At least you ain't being called a baby daddy. Or, I'm sorry, absentee father, which that's really a more apt name for you at this point. But yeah, you are most certainly a secondary parent, sorry. The internet is forever. If you really care about your son, go to court. If you really care about your son, change who you are. Show and prove to the mother of your child. Earn the right to be there for your kid. Yeah, I said earn the right to be there for your child. You don't automatically have the right to be there, to be in your child's life if you're not, up to the task.
And that's why I just like, maybe this will make her want to have to let me see my son. But I get to see him, but it's very minimal time. Like if y'all ever watch, I know I usually Snapchat when I'm with my son. I live stream every day, so y'all kind of get to see. Nigga, I've been around girls all week because I don't get the chance to be a dad when I want to be a dad. Like
You've been around girls all week because you don't get to be with your son. Why don't you go do anything else? Why don't you got to be with girls all, like what? Shut the fuck up. That's why I've been out here chasing all these women all week because I ain't got nothing else better. See what happened? See? You made me do this. You made me chase these girls. I need my son.
I don't give a fuck about hanging around those girls. I want to be around my son. You feel me? But since I can't be around my son, I'm obviously going to work. I'm not finna sit in the crib, look at the wall and cry about the shit, I'm going to go work.
Why not? That's healthier than going just to go work, to be honest with you. You should cry and reflect and think deeply about what's going on. Instead, you want to escape it and be around a bunch of women. Gotcha.
I'm not going to air out her business, but me and her has not been together.
You are already airing out her business. What are you talking about? You're not going to air out her business.
Son, you feel me? Like it don't have nothing to do with me working, by the way. I'm not going to air out her business, but me and her has not been together for a long time. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's been going on for a minute where I just never got on the internet and said nothing. I mean, I might like throw like little subliminals or some shit like that, but it's...
Bro, you get on the internet and talk cash money shit about that woman every fucking 5 business days.
It's like, bro, like, I don't want to get on the internet because at the end of the day...
She can say this. I've never heard anything about you from her, ever. Ain't like I be following y'all drama that much, but I ain't never heard Haley say nothing about you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You the only... Every time I hear something about your relationship, it's from you. It ain't even from somebody else. It's from you. Every time I hear something about your relationship, it's from you. Straight from the horse's mouth.
This is something that can really like fuck with him, but I'm really just coming on this motherfucker as just a dad that really don't know what to do at this point.
Go to court.
I've been dealing with this shit since he's been born, damn near. It's like I really feel like I'm a fucking nanny at this point. The nanny has been able.
You wish you're not even as good as the nanny, probably.
My son more than me, and I don't even know the nanny name. It's just not fair, bro. So I have to come on here and I gotta do this shit. I don't want to be on no fucking shade room, bro. Like, I don't want to be on no blogs and no shit like that, nigga.
It's an odd way to not get on the blogs.
trying to kick it, but I gotta
Of course you want to be on the blogs. That's why you doing it this way.
do shit like this. We have our own lives. Like, she got her own shit going on. I got.
Why were you kicked out of the crib, bro? Like, look, DDG, look, man, you want us to believe you, right? Let's say I want to believe you. You got to tell me more of the story. Why were you kicked out of the crib? Tell us in detail what happened. You being vague. You want me to side with you, right? But here's the thing. A lot niggas, men like this, they know all they got to do is come on here with this fucking sob story. And they know, oh yeah, my baby mama be tripping. And then the He-Man Haters Club of fucking the universe is going to unite and link arms and put they motherfucking Captain Planet rings up in the sky and shit. And you know what I mean? And summon all the fucking hater ass men in the world. Oh, my baby mama too. My baby mama, my baby. Y'all gonna be falling out the fucking woodwork, right? That's what yeah. But what the fuck actually happened? So let me get you expect me to believe that you had made plans formally with this woman, right? She knew you was gonna be there at 2:30 p.m. on the 6th of March, 2025, 2:30 p.m. sharp. You pulled up to the house at 2:15. You want to be there a little bit early. You go up to the door, you ring the doorbell. She comes to the door, you walk in the house. She's like, have a seat. You want some lemonade? You like, yep, I want some lemonade. She's like, all right, cool. And you like, oh, where's Halo? And she's like, oh, let me go get her from the back. He with the nanny. And then you go, okay, cool. And she bring out the lemonade and she bring out Halo and da-da-da-da. You start talking and yeah, how's it been? And everything's good. You looking good. You smelling good. Yeah. Then 2:30 comes, you go, all right, it's time to go. And she goes, no, give me Halo. Get out of the crib. Like, is that what happened? Or did something else happen? Like, please be fucking for real. Stop acting like Haley is pulling you. Like, come on, bro. Stop. Please stop.
My own shit going on in terms of who we fuck with. Like, we not together whatsoever. We not boyfriend and girlfriend. So it ain't got nothing to do with the content. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I've been dealing with this forever where I feel like I'm a secondary parent. And I know a lot of dads out there go through this shit. And the kids are never under.
What'd I say? Y'all, I ain't watched this. This is my first time watching it. I knew that's what he was angling for. Look, man, yeah, I know. And I know a lot of y'all going through this. I know a lot of right, fellas, right. I mean, women, baby mama. I mean, right? What can you say?
Understand? Luckily, my son is only 1, so I don't have to like worry about him like feeling like, oh, my pop's not there every time.
I love my son so much that even if I hated their mama, which I can never hate, y'all can never make me hate that woman. But even if I hated their mama one day, I would never get on the internet and publicly bash her. It would never happen. This is some narcissistic abuse right here.
And she got this fucking golden image that I've also protected. And I'm like, all right, cool.
No, you haven't protected her golden image. You're the one. You're the blemish on her golden image. If she never dated you, her image would be even. You almost, bro. You don't even understand how far down you have drugged this woman, and she's still shining in spite of it. So for you to be like, I've been protecting her, you haven't. Protecting her from what? You're the reason why. If she has any tarnishing on her image, it is from you. The least you can do is protect her, even if that's, I mean, if that's what you're doing, that's the least you can do is protect her.
I'm gonna keep doing that because I'm a real nigga. But this shit is foul, bro. Like, if I want to come get my son, I should be able to get my son.
No, you shouldn't be able to just come and get your son, sir. You are talking like a child. You think like a child. You're not a dad. This is not how a father thinks. Fathers do what's best for the kids, not what's best for them. You're centering yourself. You're whining like a baby. I want to get my child. I should be able to. As if your child is your possession. It's not your. No, Halo is a human being. I know Halo is only 1 year old, but Halo is a human being. right? Halo is dependent on other people to take care of him right now. We understand that, right? The person that is charged with the vast majority of that, right, child rearing duty is the mother of that child, which is Halle. Halle, to me, from from an outside perspective, seems like she's doing great, right? I don't even think DDG could lie on that woman and say she's not raising that baby right, and she's not doing right by that baby. The only thing he don't like is that she's not allowing him to dictate to her when and where she sees Halo and how long he sees Halo and so on and so forth, right? Because A, she is a busy woman herself, and B, Halo is a fucking child. Halo is a human himself. Halo is not a possession. He is not a dog. He is not a PS5 that you guys bought together and you want to share it and you want to be able to pick it up when you want to pick it up. He's not a fucking a steamer. He's not a vacuum that you guys bought together and you want to be able to take the Dyson and bring it back in a month or like that's not how it works. The way you are, I'm just telling you, I'm telling you based on what you're saying, the way you're describing it is wrong. I should be able to pick up my son when I want to. What? You know, when you go to court, they're going to tell you, no, she has Halo Monday through Friday. You get Halo Saturday and Sunday, and you better drop his ass off no later than 7 a.m. Monday morning. That's going to be the deal. You're going to be a weekend warrior. I already know. We all know it. We all know it. You might not even sign up for the weekend, right? Because you be busy. Because you're going to still want to go hang out with girls. So, you probably, whatever. But you ain't going to. But here's the thing, DDG. You not going to, I guarantee, we'll see. We'll see. My suspicion is he's gonna go to court, he's gonna get the baby, and he's gonna get access to the child. He ain't gonna get that child every other week. He ain't gonna have that child for 27 weeks out of the year, half the year. He ain't gonna have the child for 27 weeks out the year. He gonna be a weekend warrior like most of these niggas. He gonna be a weekend warrior like most of these niggas. That's what it's gonna be. He said he wanted the baby more than 72 hours. Fine. But he gonna have to go through the course to get that. I doubt. He said he streams every day. I doubt very highly that DDG is gonna get that baby for weeks at a time. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. All this whining and crying you doing just so you can get that baby on a weekend. And you can get that baby on a weekend without going to court. All you got to do is change your fucking behavior and step up.
Don't really speak like that. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to take my son, go hang out downstairs, whoop. I'm getting kicked out.
What DDG doesn't understand is that if we are not together, you are not allowed to hang out inside my house with my kid while I'm in the house relaxing and sick. So it seems like you don't have boundaries, like you do not respect people's boundaries. You have to understand, if we're not together, no, you're going to take him with you. And if he is sick, it's best to stay with the mom. Simple. So that's exactly why you don't want to say why you got kicked out. You got kicked out because you just want to hang out inside her house, paying attention to what she's doing. It's not about Halo. It's about what you can't do in her house. Co-parenting is about respecting each other's time. You can't just come and hang out inside my house, especially if I'm sick and the kid is also sick. So the whole thing is about control. You're coming to the internet because you cannot control what she's doing and how she's doing it. So get yourself together, go to court, do what you have to do if you really, really love Halo. Period. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comment below.